that I'm going to use is this Laura Mercier foundation primer. I've never tried this one before. This is the first time I'm using it, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of that. Face is so horrible right now. For foundation, I'm going to take Smashbox's Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation. I'm also going to take a darker color in this. I'm going to kind of do something a little bit different. So I'm going to take the Studio Skin Foundation and apply that to, I'm going to color 2.16 in the center of my face. And then I'm going to take a darker shade of this and kind of do where I would contour with my concealer, because I have been breaking out so much lately. Wait, scratch that. I'm going to add a little bit of these Laura Geller drops first on my cheeks. Just a little bit of this to the center, because I've been breaking out so bad lately. I'm noticing like it's really bad on my forehead and basically everywhere where I kind of contour with a concealer. And I mean everywhere, all on my chin, underneath right here, on the sides, and on my forehead really bad. I really don't know what it is. And I can't figure out, I use so many different concealers. There's not one that I use all the time, so I can't figure out why or what it is. So I'm just gonna stop using concealer around the perimeter of my face for a while. See if like, I don't know, see if that helps. Process of elimination, I guess. No cream contours, no nothing, I don't know. Take a darker color of that foundation. Ooh, that's too dark. Okay, that's too dark, but you know what? That's the only one I pulled out, so we're just gonna work with it. I'm just gonna put it around the perimeter of my face, like darken up my face, warm up my face a little bit that way. I'm gonna use the Jouer. Where are you? Let's cover these bad boys up because I'm tired. I've been staying up till like 3 o'clock in the morning watching the dumbest things on Netflix, I swear. Netflix always recommends the 100 that show to me, and I just ignored it because I thought it was an old show and I never really paid attention to it. I don't even want to put concealer down here. A little bit, I guess. Just ended up watching it, and after the first episode I almost didn't watch it because during the first episode I don't like the main character, Clark. I don't like her, just don't like her acting, and from a lot of the characters, the acting wasn't that great. I was just like, this is cheesy, this is kind of dumb. I stuck it out and I watched the first episode, and then I would say after like the second episode I kind of got stuck. And they have 5 seasons, okay? Yeah, I've been watching that for like a week now. I don't know how many days I stayed up to like 3 o'clock in the morning watching it because I was just so stuck on it. It got really good after. It either got really good or it was just, I was too invested in it already. I didn't know that it was currently on TV, so I guess it's currently on Tuesdays. Let me look it up to see if that was the last one, because it didn't really like end, like the show ended. So I looked it up, and yeah, they are currently on Tuesdays at, I don't know what time, I don't even know what time, but they're on season 6. By the way, if you guys don't have, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier powder to set that. If you guys don't have a smart TV where you can like watch Netflix and YouTube and stuff on your TV, if you guys get the what is it called, Chromacast or something, that thing is amazing because it lets you watch Netflix on your TV. I'll have it linked below so you guys know what I'm talking about because I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I'm just going to set my under eyes with this. Boom, bag's gone. I'm gonna add a little bit of this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin, the powder, the blurring powder foundation. I'm gonna add a little bit of this under my eyes. I just got a darker color because the one I used last time was a little bit light. If you watched my last video, I just got a darker color, but I forgot it in the other room, so I'm gonna have to skip that this time. But I'm just gonna use their little powder sponge to do it. And if you use, this is like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a microfiber type. I don't know, it's a softer side. This is for more sheer application, and if you turn it over to the sponge side, this is a more full coverage. I'm going to use the lighter side. First step, as always, I'm taking Sigma's eyeshadow base primer, and it's going to be my base, and it also helps with creasing
and any discoloration on the eyes. This is the lightest color they have. I'm just going to blend that out all over, and then this is going to be like the main color because I'm just to set this, I'm just going to put a translucent powder over it just to set it. Next, I took this LA Splash pen liner, which I was really here for until I got to the second eye. For some reason, it works really well, but for some reason in the inner corner it started feathering. I'm not sure why. It didn't do that on the first eye, and it was only in that one little spot, so I'm not sure. I'm going to try it again. And then I just added a little bit of black shadow to smoke out that outer part of the liner. And I also put a little bit on the lower lash line as well. So I just really want to smoke out the outer corner of the liner. I don't want to leave any harsh lines of the liner. So I'm just kind of putting black shadow and blending it out. The palette I'm using is a new Violet Voss Sugar Crystals palette. I'm taking the color Jelly Bean, and I'm just going to apply that to my lower lash line and blend it from basically my inner corner to halfway, almost all the way out the outer corner. I'm going to take the matte blue that's next to it, and I'm basically doing the exact same thing, and I'm also using the same brush, and I'm just kind of wiping it off in between, and I'm just going around the outer corner of my eye and up. And then I'm going to take the matte pink color from this palette, and I'm going to do the same thing but to the upper part of the eye and just keep blending it. And then for my waterline, I just added a black eyeliner, and then the lashes that I used, I will link them in the description box below.
Okay, I'm going to take the color Sugar Crystals and apply a little bit to inner corner. I'm going to apply a little bit of that in the inner corner. I'm going to warm up my face, of course, with Benefit Tula bronzer. I really want to try to just kind of warm up my whole face because I feel like I'm looking a little pale. I'm also going to contour my nose with that color too. For blush, I got these new Laura Mercier. They're not new. I don't think they're new, but they're new to me because I just got them. What are they? Just blush color infusion. So I got one that's kind of a peachy color, which I love. And then one more like on the pinky. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to try this one right here. It is the color Chai. I think I'm going to clean up under my cheeks, and I'm going to use the Milani setting powder or whatever it is. And then I also have a new Laura Mercier face illuminator, which Indiscretion. It's called Indiscretion. It is so pretty. I haven't tried it, but it looks so pretty. So pretty, I don't even want to use it. First, I'm just going to wipe off this powder real quick. Oh, I don't want to use it. It's so pretty. Oh, it's pretty good. Really pretty, and I didn't use it wet, so I'm sure it can be more intense if you wanted it, but I think it's good. I'm gonna line my lips with Escape Lip Liner from Dose of Colors. Would be kind of cool if I did like a dark, I don't know, like purple lip or something, but I'm just gonna go with nude. And then I'm gonna take Smashbox's Fair Game Always On Liquid Lipstick. That on top.